To mark the 200th anniversary of the founding of the town of Greece, the Greece Historical Society presents a Bicentennial Snapshot. Each week we take a look at a particular aspect of Greece history. Today we are spotlighting the two Greece fire districts that are celebrating their centennial years. As an agricultural community in the 1800s, there was no formal fire brigade or fire department in Greece. Fires were common in an era when most buildings were made of wood, when candles and oil lamps provided lighting, and when wood stoves were used for cooking. Bucket brigades fought fires. Water was taken from whatever source was nearby, streams, lakes, ponds, or cisterns, and a line of men formed to pass the buckets from one man to the next until it reached the fire. It was an ineffective way to fight fires. In 1890, John Fetzner of the Fetzner Carriage shop and Peter Knipper, owner of the Falls Hotel, we told you about them in Snapshot 16, decided something more had to be done. They imported a chemical fire wagon from France. They stored the fire wagon in a shed on the hotel property next door to Fetzner's Carriage shop, making it readily available to serve them and their neighbors. The apparatus was on a wheeled carriage base and had to be pulled by volunteers on foot. A mixture of sulfuric acid and soda bicarbonate produced a chemical reaction that propelled water in the tank through a hose. It could create a stream of water up to 30 feet high. This is the oldest piece of fire equipment in Greece and one of the oldest in Monroe County. It is on display in our museum. The town of Greece does not have a centralized fire department. There is no NGFD on the back of our firefighters' turnout coats. Rather, the town is served by 4 separate fire districts: North Greece, Ridge Road, once called Greece Ridge, Barnard, and Lakeshore. Each district has multiple fire stations.
Except for Barnard, which only has 1 station.
There are 9 in total in the town. Today we will look at North Greece and Ridge Road fire departments. Barnard and Lakeshore will be featured in a later snapshot. North Greece. In June 1922, the Carriage and blacksmith shop, once owned by Lewis Combs, became the North Greece and the town's first fire station, and their Pierce Arrow truck was the first motorized fire truck in the town of Greece. This is their centennial anniversary. In 1958, North Greece added a second station on Latta Road at Mount Read Boulevard. Up until the mid-1980s, the fire district had an all-volunteer force. The North Greece Fire District headquarters were moved from Station 1 at North Greece and Latta to Station 2 at Latta and Mount Read in 1970. In 1983, a third station was opened on English Road. Encompassing more than 27 miles, today the North Greece Fire District serves the largest geographic area in the town and a population of about 41,000. As of January 2020, the district had 45 career firefighters and 33 volunteers. Between 2016 and 2018, they responded to an average of 3,539 calls per year. 62% were EMS related. In 2019, the Insurance Services Office, ISO, rated the North Greece Fire District at a 2, which places it in the top 3% of fire departments in New York State. Ridge Road, once called Greece Ridge. The Greece Ridge Fire Department, now Ridge Road Fire District, was established on August 3, 1922, on the northwest corner of Long Pond and Ridge Road. The building was shared with 3 businesses on the upper floor: H.A. Herrick, civil engineer and land surveyor, J.V. Gallagher, realtor, real estate insurance, and A.R. Corner, contractor builder. Sharing the site was Buckman's Dairy, where today there is a Walgreens. Peter Knipper and John Fetzner helped found this department. Like North Greece, the Ridge Road Fire District is celebrating its centennial. In 1922, A.R. Corner, the building contractor, became the first chief of the Greece Ridge Fire Department. He served as chief from 1922 to 1939, encompassing 3 different town administrations. Frank Mitchell, 1922 to 1927, William Schmidt, 1928 to 1933, and finally Gordon Howe from 1934 to 1939. The museum has his fire helmet on display. In 1930, Frank Siebert, a co-founder and volunteer with the department, became the district's first paid firefighter. The firehouse was remodeled and included an apartment for Siebert and his wife and children. He was on duty 24 hours a day, with about 8 hours off per week. He was an assistant chief commanding volunteer operations during fires. He and his wife continued to reside at that apartment above the station at least until 1953, and most likely until his retirement in 1959 at the age of 79. As the population of Greece soared, so did the demands on the department. A new firehouse was opened in 1962 at 1299 Long Pond Road. It is the district's headquarters. Today, the district serves a population of 27,000 in an area just under 14 square miles. The district includes numerous commercial buildings as well as residences. The Stone Ridge Station was opened in 1971 and was renovated in 2001, while the 3rd District Station at 2300 Ridgeway Avenue opened in 2007. A hallmark tradition of the Ridge Road Fire Department, begun in 1935, is that their fire trucks are white rather than the traditional red or even yellow. It is often a family affair for Greece residents who answer the call to fight fires, as it was for this Greece Ridge family. At the dedication of the new firehouse in 1962, 3-year-old Stephen Volkmar receives a salute from his father, chief at the time John Volkmar, his grandfather, former Chief Alfred Volkmar, and his great-grandfather, none other than Frank Siebert. Although the Ridge Road Fire District started as a volunteer company, today it does not have any active volunteer firefighters and has not had any for the last 20 years. You can read more about the Volkmars as well as the Fetzner and Knipper families in the Society's Pioneer Families of the Town of Greece. In 1947, Ridge Road responded to 52 alarms. In 1959, it answered 126 alarms. Between 2016 and 2018, the district had an average per year of 7,390 calls for service, 68% of which were EMS calls. Ridge Road Fire District is the only one of the 4 districts in Greece and one of 3 in New York State to be accredited by the Commission of Fire Accreditation International, CFAI. The district first achieved accreditation in 2005 and again in 2010, 2015, and 2020. In 2017, it also received a rating of 2 from the Insurance Services Office, which places it in the top 3% of fire departments in New York State. Thanks for joining us this week. Next week, we look at the deadly Holiday Inn fire. This is Maureen Whalen, inviting you to join us next Tuesday for another Bicentennial Snapshot presented by the Greece Historical Society.
Want to learn more from the Greece Historical Society and Museum? Then click that subscribe button for more content and hit that bell icon to get notified when there's more Bicentennial Snapshots. You can visit us on the web at greecehistoricalsociety.org. You can find us on Facebook at Greece Historical Society. You can follow us on Twitter at GreeceNYHistory, and you can stop in at the Greece Historical Society at 595 Long Pond Road.